Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be creating this beautiful beaded bag, so if it's something that you're interested in, please keep on watching. For today's video we're only going to use 3 things, right? So we're going to need our beads. So this bead is 8 mm, and we're also going to need our scissors and our thread. Please keep it in mind that all the thread that I'm using, they are not elastic, right? If you don't get any thread, please try to get a Fishline. It also works the best, right? So this thread is not elastic, it's very strong thread, and the size is 0.6. So you're going to take your thread, right, and wrap it on your palm 20 times before you cut, right? 1, 2, 3 until 20. Okay, that's good enough. Then you use your scissor and cut, right? So you're going to take your thread, right, and make sure both ends are equal, like so, right? Then you take 4 beads. You take 4 beads, you put them on any side that you prefer. Like so, right? Then you use this last bead to cross with the other side of the thread, right? Then you still make sure that they are both equal. Then you pull, right? Then it should be something like this. So we're going to continue and do the second one. We're going to take 3 beads. 3 beads. You're going to put 2 on the left. This is my left, this is my right, right? You're going to put 2 like so, and on another side you're going to put 1, and where you put 1 you're going to cross with the other side where you put 2 on the last bead, right? Then you pull. Okay, there we go, the second one. So we're going to do the third one also. And on another side you put 1, then you cross on the other side to the last bead, right? So this is how it is. So I'm gonna continue and make up to 15 on it, then we'll make our 10. So we did 1, 2 until 15, right? So what we're gonna do now, we're going to 10, right? So making your 10, you're going to take your left thread and put all the 3 beads in it. 2 and 3, right? All 3. Then you use this last one to cross with the other side of the thread, which is your right thread, like so. Then you pull. Okay, so now this is how it's going to be like. So you're going to take a very same left thread and put another 3 beads on it. 3 beads. Like so. Then you use the last one again to cross with the right thread, like so. Then you pull. All right, so this is how it's going to be like, right? So we have already made our 10. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take this right thread and pass it through this bead over here, right? You take your right thread, pass it through 1 bead, like so. Then you pull. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Then from now on, we're going to use 2 beads. So you put 2 beads on the left thread. Then you use the last bead to cross with the right thread, like so. Then you pull. All right, okay, so we're going to do another one, which is the third one. You take your right thread again, pass it through this bead over here. So you're always going to check after you finish this bead, it should be pass it through your right thread and pull. 2 beads, like so. Use the last bead to cross with the right thread, like so. Then you pull. Okay, so that's how it's going to be like. So we're going to continue all the way until over here, then we make another 10. So when you make this last one, we're going to take your right thread and pass it through this last bead over here, like so. Then you pull. Then the very same thread, the right thread, right, you're going to put 2 beads on it. You're not putting on left this time, you're putting on the right. Then you cross with the left thread. Like so. Then you pull. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Then now we're going to the third row. Going to the third row, you're going to put 3 beads on this thread that is here. This one, 3 beads. The one that is outside, right? That is going outside. Then you cross with the other thread. Then you pull. Okay, so you see we have made our 10 over here, right? So you're going to take this right thread again, pass it through all these outer beads here, right? Then put 2 beads. Like so. Cross with the last bead. Okay. Two beads on the left, like so. All right, so we're going to continue all the way down. So when you get here, you're still going to put 2 beads. Across with the other side. Right? So yeah, that's how it's going, guys. So I'm gonna go and complete the rest, then I will be back. So this is what I came up with. So on the shorter side we still have 15, and on the longer side we have 41. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to count 17 from both ends. So here we have 17, and we're also going to count on the other side. So we have 17 on both sides, and the remaining one here it's 7. So what we're going to do, we're going to bend it. So you're going to count 17 and bend it, and also do the same thing on the other side. So what you should have here, it should be like 17, right? And on the side it should be like 7, right? So I'm gonna go and do this side that I have already started here, then we'll do this side together. So I managed to make this side, as you can see how it is. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? And this is the front, this is the back. So typically it's like this. So right, so this is another side, this is the bottom, this is another side. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to do this side together, right? So I'm going to reuse this thread, is the one that has made this part, right? So I don't normally cut it, I'll just use it. So we're focusing on closing this side, right? We are closing this one, not here, over here, right? So you're going to put 3 beads. So as you can see how it is already, right? So we're going to go down and join it with the bottom and go up, right? So 3 beads, then you use the last one to cross, then you pull, right? So it's typically going to be the same, but when we get here we're going to do something different. Two beads, all right, as you can see. So we're going to go, because here's the corner, right? So we're gonna continue the same. So I'll be back when it's about to here, so then I can show you how to join on the corners, right? Okay, so when you get here, when you get down here, you have to make sure that you don't pass the corner, right? You have to check. So this is our corner from this side, so you're gonna go straight, then it means we are here by the corner, right? So what we're gonna do now, this thread that is on the right, you're going to take it and pass it through this bead and this bead, right? This one is in the front and this is the bottom, so you're going to pass one of the bottom, take 1 and 2, right, to make a corner, right? You're going to put it in 2, 1, 2, right? Then you put only one bead, then you only put one bead, then you cross with the other side of the thread, right? Then you pull very firmly. So I don't know if you can see, but here's our corner, right? Here is it. It has formed. So this is the line that I've been making. So this is the line that I've been making, and here's our corner, right? I hope it's visible enough. So we have made our corner here. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to continue again. Then when we get here, we're going to do the same thing that we did over here. So I think the best way is for me to go this way, then go like a zigzag, zigzag, zigzag until my thread goes up, or either you can still go back up, go down, go back. Either way, it's okay, right? So I'm going straight on the bottom now. Still 2 beads. So we're going to do the same thing that we did over here. So what we're going to do, you have to count, make sure that you don't make any mistake. You have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th one is our corner, right? Then you also have to see that it goes aligned with the other side. Then you take your thread again, pass it through this bead and this one, right? So 2 beads. 1 and 2. Then you use only 1 bead. Then you pull. There we go. So we have made our corner, right? So you can either go this way and go down, or you can either go like zigzag. So it's totally up to you, right? Make sure everything is firm, okay? Okay, so this is our bag, right? The body of the bag, right? So don't worry about this. I'm still gonna use it before I cut it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to start decorating right here, right? So as it is going this way, it's 15, right? So it's 15, and going this way it's 17. It's 17, right? So what I'm gonna do this way, I'm going to count 1 2 3. You see where it says 3 here, right? 1 2 3, also here. So you're going to count again, make sure that you're at the right place. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, right? So where they meet, so they're gonna meet over here. So you're going to take your thread, pass it through. Oh, see the nails. So at this point I think you're gonna need a needle, right? So I'm gonna use this, my crochet needle, so that it can be able to hook them very well because of the nails. See why I don't like making nails. Either way, it's Christmas time, so I'm going to add 3 beads on the right, on the left, then you cross with the right, cross with the other side, right? You pull. Okay, so this is how it is, right? So you take the thread that is down, the one that is down, right? You take the thread again, pass it through this bead over here, then look for something to pull it out, right? If it comes out, it's okay, but I know, right, it's going to be a struggle for me because of the nails. Okay, then you're going to put two beads. I'm going to put 2 beads on the left, on this thread over here. 2 beads, then you cross with the other side, then you pull. Okay, so yeah, that's how it is. So this is how it is now, right? So you're going to take this one and pass it through this bead over here. I'm trying to cover the top before I go on the other side. You pull it, right? Then on this thread over here, you're going to put 2 beads. Going to put 2 beads. Then you cross with the other side. Okay, so here is my top, right? I haven't made the other side, or that's how it look. So on this thread here, I'm going to pass it through this bead and this down one, so it should come out the other way. You pass it through, make sure it still come out, right? Then you're going to put it again on the down one, and then you pull. There we go. Okay, then yeah, then I'm going to add 1 bead, just 1 bead, then cross the whole thing together, right, like so. Okay, so at this point we've made our block, right? So this is how it looks. So I'm going to take this thread and just round it. This down one will go through that bead and it should come out through on the other side, right? And also this one, it should come out through on the other same bead, the opposite, right? Then I'm gonna pass it through until the next one, if that makes sense. So this is our bag. So what I typically did here, starting from the side, so this is the side, right? So I have 7 rows, meaning going this way. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I counted 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4. So this is the middle, right? So this is the middle, right? And the spacing in between is from down, I just did 1 2 3. Then between this it's 4. 1, you start counting from the next one. 1 2 3, it's on the fourth one. 1 2 3, it's on the fourth one. 1 2 3, it's on the fourth one, right? The same thing that applies over here. So what I did here, I counted from 1 2 3, right? And also 1 2 3. So the midpoint, that's where this is. And also the same thing over here, but the middle one I did 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So they meet at 5. That's the way I did this line. And going up, it's the same spacing of 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. It's only 3 here at the bottom, right? So I really struggle because of the nails, I believe. So each took me about 15 minutes, which is a very, very long time for me. So we're gonna do this last one together again. It's a real struggle. So this has been my help. If you have it, I would suggest you use it. Or if you know how to work on your nails, that's good for you. For me, I'm not used to, but it's Christmas, so you know. Yeah, so as my thread is like this, you just try to curve it a little bit so that it can be able to come out, right? 1 2 3 4, right? 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the midpoint. So you're going to take your thread, pass it through, right? And then you take 3 beads, and so there's the first one. So the bottom thread, you're going to pass it through onto this bead, like so. Then you pull, right? Then you're now going to add 2 beads on the top thread, then you cross with the other side, then you pull, right? So there's the second one, right? So you take the bottom thread again and pass it through this side, then you pull, okay. So we did 3 sides. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to take the bottom thread, the one that is facing down, right, and pass it through this one bead that is down and this one, Then you're going to add one bead. So as it is now, the top one, it's not really secure, so you're going to take the other side of the thread and pass it through. You see the gap here, so that we're trying to close. You're going to pass it through all these beads, then you're going to tie when it come out on the other side, right? Like so. Then you make your double knot over here. Okay. Then you take one side and pass it back. Okay. There we go. Then now you can cut, right? You can cut with the scissors. Okay. So yeah, this is how it is. So I did only 3 rows going up, but on the side I did 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to move into the handles, right? This is the bottom, the side, the front, the back, and the side. So this is our body bag, right? So what we're going to do now, you're going to make handles. So there, I will link the video on how to make these handles on the description box below. Kindly go and check it out. So what I did here, I have up to 25, or depending on how long you want your handle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to join them on the corners like this, right? So this is how it's going to be.